drop it, go ahead, do it, girl. Hit the block and make the profit, I could do it, girl. Swing by, take it shopping, I could do it, girl. Homie out here popping, what they doing, girl? Make you come on the jet, I could do it, girl.
Mentally and as a person, as a father, as a friend, you know, it affected you for a while. And a lot of the fans haven't been privy to know what you went through that process. And once you started to get back to yourself a little bit, I think people just assume that, you know, that's not something you're still grieving, or like that's not something that you still would deal with day to day. And I know that not to be true.
Right.
And I also know that, you know, we all say things that, you know, could come off as disrespectful, or we all debate and argue all the time. But I just feel like there's certain lines that should never be crossed. If you have a backbone, if you have a sense of integrity, if you just have a heart. And for me, you know, as a coach, I feel like, and I don't mean to make this about battle rap because it's fucking bigger than battle rap, but we all know each other through battle rap. I wouldn't know who Bun is or Three Letter Man if I didn't battle. But I do know them, and we've established relationships with people through being in this culture. And we always we're battling. Our job is to talk bad about each other. That's all we do around this bitch 24/7 is talk shit about each other. But I feel like as a culture, we got to be able to come together at certain times and be like, no, that's too much. We got to protect our own, and we got to have a line. And if we don't, then what are we really clinging to? What is this? Like, you know what I mean? Who can be proud to be part of something that has no integrity attached to it? As a fan, as a blogger, as a rapper, you see shit like that, and you immediately should put that in the things to not fuck with. Now, you know, Caps, I don't really give a fuck about YouTube channels and views and all that shit. That shit it really means nothing at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, I really feel like as a culture, this is one of those times we need to come together and say, nah, we're not standing for that. It's not about fake outrage, or it's literally about a brotherhood, a sisterhood, and a sense of pride in what we got here. And that's not what battle rap is about. That's not what none of us about. Most of us are parents, and most of us have kids, and most of us haven't endured the pain you had to go through when you had that happen to your family. Bill, you know I love you to death, bro. You my brother, and you know, I'm really here to just say I got your back and whatever. You know what I mean? And that's basically all I wanted to say.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. I love you too, bro. You already know, like, that shit, like, it's not an easy situation to deal with. It's something I think about every day. It's something that's on my shoulders every day. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start from the beginning, man. We here. So for those that don't know what's going on or how things like escalated to where they escalated to yesterday, yes, there's a Twitter page. I don't know the name of it. I don't remember the name of this guy. I know I got him blocked, but when you block somebody and they comment on something that's pertaining to you, you can still see their comments if you click. Like it'll show like limited or whatever. You could still view that. So I view it and I see that it's this page that I blocked that for about a year and a half now. If you go look at the page and look at all their tweets, it's been like completely disrespecting me, my daughter, my wife. It's like crazy. The thing I know about the page is the page originated when I went through it with Harlem Legend on Angry Fans platform. So when I went through it with Harlem Legend, and shout out to Harlem Legend, by the way, I'm going to get into that. But when I went through it, somebody get him in here too if y'all can. When I went through it with Harlem Legend, and I said, yo, you know, I know your real name and you live in these projects here. I didn't say specific address. I didn't give niggas directions to this nigga's front door. I'm not that type of nigga. But I say, yo, I know that you live in these projects here. I know that this is your name. Angry Fan gets so infuriated. Mind you, Harlem Legend's not this infuriated. Me and Harlem Legend did our research on each other. I found out he about his work. He found out about my work. We kept it at that. You understand what I'm saying? We talk like grown men. We move forward. You feel me? Same with Qua. We shook hands. I seen Qua in person. We talk like grown men. We shook hands. We move forward. But Angry Fan gets on his platform and apparently he's so much infuriated by the situation that he goes, well, what if somebody, mentioned your situation and said they don't feel bad about your situation? He went directly to my daughter, which is strange because the two don't even add the fuck up. It's not even a comparison. No matter how much y'all try to say, well, Bill, you did this and all that. Bro, if I said this was Harlem Legend doing this, then cool. If Harlem Legend felt intrigued enough to do that, cool. This is a nigga that's on the sideline of the situation, nothing to fucking do with me on Harlem Legend, mentioning my daughter. It was weird. No matter how y'all try to spin it, oh, he was just using as an example. That's a fucked ass example. And then people taking when I spoke to him on Easy's live as if we shook hands and made up. No, I said on the live, that's a fucked ass example. Ain't nothing Earl about that. So, with that being said, that page peaked. Once that page peaked, I noticed that page always comes around when I go through it with Angry Fan. For those of you that don't know, a few days ago, I just fried this nigga on Black Compass Media. He's talking about he's managing niggas and all that. I found it funny. I said something. Somebody said something slick to me in the comments. I cammed up because I'm like that. I could just simply ask for a link. There's nobody that running a StreamYard. If I ask for a link, they're not going to send it. There's nobody in battle rap. I don't care how y'all look at me, feel about me, whatever, nigga. I'm bill collector. One of the first viral niggas here. One of the first to do a lot of shit. I'm like Soulja Boy without the cocaine up my nose. It's not a live or a StreamYard that's being ran that I can't say, yo, send me that link, and they're not going to let me cam up. I cam up. I talk my shit. Angry Fan cams up. He tries to talk some shit. You can't stand toe-to-toe with me. I'm witty. This is my job. I fry him like I'm supposed to. What does he do? Oh, I got you. But you don't do shit. You get quiet. You jump on your burner page, and you start attacking my daughter and my family. You're commenting on mad people's posts. You commented on Raw's post. He blocked you. You're commenting on people's posts that have nothing to do with me about my daughter and me not being able to defend her and all this weird shit. What are you talking about?
That page commented on one of my tweets about your daughter. Remember I showed you?
Yup. I seen a comment on plenty of people's tweets because I can still see it if it's a tweet pertaining to something. And the motherfucker like tags my name like you're not blocked. How are you still tagging my name? And the page always surfaces when the Angry Fan nigga pops up. So I don't know if y'all know what I'm into, but I'm into heavy computer, hacker, run down shit. Like I'm a fucking nerd, bro. I took myself out the streets and put myself behind the computer, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? But it's one of my most proudest accomplishments. You feel me?
Hey, Bill, we gotta take a picture of your setup because I think when they hear you say that, they think you just be saying it.
See, it's incomplete right now because I'm
but
upgrading.
You gotta take a picture of your setup because
I gotta take a picture of the setup. Just a quick little jaunt, man. Just so y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, hold on, let me see. That's one. Let me get over here. I got the TVs and shit.
You
video
ever see
games
like the
and
Indian?
shit.
You ever see like the Indian people who be getting exposed in like the scam call centers? That's how Bill shit look.
Yeah, see, I don't got all my monitors and shit up right now. I got a lot of my shit down because I'm upgrading, but my shit is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I sit here and do. This is what I get into. So I say, hashtag ALSEC. Y'all can see the hashtag in my bio. Click that hashtag and see what we into. You feel me? I don't got a lot of y'all. We into that. I check IP address. Wham. I match IP address with main cuz IP address. It's the same IP address. Now, what somebody said that made a lot of sense and it's completely true, you can manipulate and alter IP addresses. You can fuck with them joints. You can change them joints and all that. The only reason I felt as though, boom, I'm on point like a motherfucker here, they both was smacking from Connecticut, bro. Same spot. His shit smacks from Connecticut. That shit was smacking from Connecticut. Same area. It don't give you the exact location. It don't give you a nigga's front fucking door. It gives you an area, a general area to work with. I'm not the cops. I don't got the full stand on, lock in on you, John. I ain't that smart yet, but I know how to locate where that shit is coming from. The pinpoint is Connecticut. Both of them. Same IPs. Fuck you want me to do with that? And you're popping out every time I get into it with main cuz. Then to add the icing to the cake, you don't get on your live and say, nah, that wasn't me. Bill's lying. Because usually when I'm wrong about something, because I'll be wrong about shit, but people usually like to call me a liar instead of just saying I'm wrong. They say, Bill, you're a liar. Bill's a liar. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Raw? When I'm wrong about some shit, niggas usually just call me a liar instead of saying I'm wrong. Oh, you're a liar. You could have jumped on there and said I was lying. You know what you did? You jumped on
Did
there
we
and you
lose it?
said Nah, can you hear me? Hold on, can y'all hear me? What the fuck just happened? Y'all can't hear me? What the fuck? Y'all can hear me now? Froze left and try to come back. All right. I don't know what the last thing y'all heard was, but I'm gonna take it back. Like, so when you running down on somebody's IP address, you can't pinpoint the way that I do this shit. I'm not a cop. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a cop. I'm not super duper smart, but I do know that I know how to pinpoint an IP address to a location, a general area. Both those locations came back Connecticut. That's where his shit pinged from. That's where that troll page pinged from. You understand what I'm saying? Boom. From there, I go back, I look at the page dates. I look at all the dates that this page be going super heavy at me. It's every time I go through it with main cuz. I sat there, did thorough research about this before I said anything. You feel me? I thoroughly just sat back and figured this shit out. So usually, like I was saying before y'all could hear me, when I'm wrong about something, people like to say I'm a liar. They like to say, oh, Bill, you're a liar. Bill lying. Instead of just saying Bill wrong, because I be wrong about shit, but people will say Bill's a liar. They like to call me a liar. Main cuz don't jump on his channel and say I'm a liar. He jumps on his channel and doubles down on everything the page was saying. Why? What? You're doing nothing but proving my point, cuz. You're crashing all the way out. You're calling my wife Puerto Rican. She's American in the motherfucker. She is a hoe in Philly, this, that, and the third. My wife ain't never even ran around Philly, cuz. You don't even know where she's from. You got misinformation, and I know where you're getting it from. It's nasty.
She's
You get
not even from the city.
She's not even from the city at all. Never had a run down the city, good brother. Learn like you listening to people that's in your ear that are nothing. You're listening to roaches. I know the roaches you're listening to because I'm listening to the shit you're saying. It's nasty work. I've seen that same roach say the same shit online and it got ignored because you're just talking, trying to gain my attention, trying to get content, trying to get views. You're a drunk. You're an alcoholic, Caps. You're an alcoholic that you dress like a wino. You wear wino t-shirts. You wear multicolored t-shirts, bro. And you sit around drinking and you crash out on your live and you want niggas to stoop to that. I'm not playing this internet game with you, bro. You feel safe behind your Wi-Fi, you don't go anywhere. And I understand why you don't go anywhere. As soon as you came outside, it got dark for you.
And real quick, Bill, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
And if we want to clean shit up like that in battle rap, because I know it's a market for it. Some people are actually sick and they enjoy
Yeah.
that type of stuff. But I know it's more of us that are parents that can at least put our feet in Bill's shoes and feel like, damn, how would we feel if we was violated in that way? I think that if you can go on Angry Fan YouTube page and look at the Bill Collector video and slide right down under the bio, hit report on that shit. Report that fucking video. We don't need stuff like that around.
Cause
We
he
don't need
sure,
that type of.
yeah, they sure enough
And here's
reported my page, cause my page got a
here's
strike
the
out of
thing.
nowhere.
And here's the thing. It's okay. He got a backup page, and he's just gonna go on that page. But I
Hmm.
think the more we come together as a culture and get that shit out of here, to be more money, to be more fun, and to be more of a respected art than it could be, man. If you go on YouTube and you see that fucking bill collector video he put up, go under there and report that shit. That shit not cool. It's not right, and we don't need that shit around.
Yeah, that shit is bad money, man. It's nasty work, and you know, as a man, a father, a husband, you feel me? I, I, I do have the thoughts and the urges to lash out and wow out and do all of that type of shit, but same time, man, I've been working on emotional intelligence, man. And I got a lot going. Once I be sitting back and realizing the people that be trying to disrespect me or crash out and try to take me off my square, I sit back and realize what they got going in comparison to what I got going. It don't weigh out, man. And people be trying to really knock you off your square because of what you got going. I'm directing a movie right now. You dig what I'm saying? I just locked in 2 TV shows. I got a meeting with Netflix next Thursday. You dig what I'm saying? In-person meeting with Netflix. They're excited. You feel me? They call. Hey, we read this, so this is crazy. How did y'all even get the paperwork? We're not even gonna get into that. But I got a lot going, and this is a nigga that blogs from a garage angrily and goes out his way to put people down and verbally harm people. It's bad work. It's nasty business, and I can't stoop to that. I can't. A couple years ago, I'd have been on here wilding. We all know it. I'd have been on here wilding. I'd have been putting on a show. Probably what a lot of people tuned in for. But it's not that. Because I feel bad for homie, bro. You have nothing. You have no children. You have no lady. You have no life, bro. You don't own anything. You don't own your home. You're not even allowed to blog inside your home. You got to go in the garage. You have to smoke and drink in the garage. You don't have any freedom as a grown man, as an adult, because you're not a grown man. You're not carrying it or moving like an adult. You don't live like an adult. You probably got roommates, all types of shit. And it's sad. I gotta sit back and not get angry at that type of shit. I gotta feel bad for that type of shit. You're living a life of poverty. You're doing everything you can. You're handicapped. You come outside, you're getting attacked by senior citizens. You can't move around. You're wearing fucking polo shirts with no t-shirts underneath. You're down bad. And I understand you see a nigga like me talking heavy and flexing and bragging about my accomplishments and the shit I got going on, and it might upset you. It might hurt your heart. You dig what I'm saying? But to go out your way to violate my family and my deceased daughter, like it it's not a good look, Chief. No matter how you try to sugarcoat it and make it seem like, oh, all parties is responsible and all that weird shit that y'all been saying. Because I see a lot of excuses for his behavior. Nasty. Like, nasty. Like, I see a lot of people like, oh, but build it. Bro, I ain't do nothing to warrant my wife and my deceased daughter being disrespected. And if you go to, oh, you drop Harlem Legend address, so why Harlem Legend not the one doing the disrespect?
Harlem Legend is the same one when he said it live. Like, what if he violated your daughter? Harlem
Harlem
said
Legend
he
was like, what?
Harlem Legend, like, because I keep seeing y'all trying to do that. He dropped Harlem Legend address. First of all, no, he didn't.
No, I
Number
didn't.
two, number two, when he said that, right? When Cap said that on the live, what if he violated your daughter? Harlem was like, oh, Caps, we ain't doing that. And
Yeah.
Harlem was the one who had the issue with Bill. So bare minimum, even if Harlem wasn't fucking with Bill or him and Bill had an issue, Harlem knew it was a line, right?
Come
Harlem
on,
knew it
man.
was a line. Caps don't know it's a line. And I can't say I would respect it more if he came to events because it's still disgusting. But at least I can understand, like, well, damn it, at least he'd stand on it. When you know you don't have to answer to the things you say and you say them, like, I don't have no personal problem with Caps, but that shit is it's cowardly. It's cowardly because you're saying things knowing you don't have to answer for them, and there's no repercussions behind it. That's probably why y'all like you. You might be froze. I'm not going to report this. No, go report that shit because that's the only way you can
That's the
get to
only way you can
somebody.
attack a
That's the
nigga
only
like
way
that.
you can get to somebody like that is to take away his voice, right? Caps has been here for a while. He has been here for a long time. He has been a part of battle rap for a long time. But none of that justifies his behavior or his actions in this situation. And the only way you can get at people like that who won't come outside, who won't answer to the things that they do, you got to take their voice away. And I really feel like there should be no coming back from this. It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's how we come together as a culture, y'all. Is make sure we protect ours. You know what I mean, and that's a small gesture you could do. Get that shit off the internet so we ain't got to fucking see that shit.
Yeah, that shit nasty work, man. I see a lot of people saying that. Thank you, baby. I see a lot of people saying that they're not going on main cuz platform no more and all that. And we're gonna see how well people stand on that. You feel me? Like I don't see why people really go on his platform anyway, because what does it bring? You go on his platform and he has you arguing with somebody or going through it with somebody, or now it's on site with a nigga. Like every time I tune into his platform, it's some bullshit.
Well, you know what though? To answer that, Bill, one thing I can say is, and I'm not saying all, but I see a lot of the mid tier rappers go on this platform, and I understand it because when you in the low mid tier, you know that FaceTime is important for you. You know what I
Right.
mean? He started a live up, got 600 people on there. You figure, oh, I could go in there and talk my shit. You know what I mean? And which is all cool when it's going right. But you don't never see none of the top tiers on his show. You don't
Yeah.
see like the big battle rappers on his show. So it's really none of the star, and most of the star battle rappers are the ones speaking out for you, the ones who already don't go on his show. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I've been on his show multiple times. I won't be back, and I don't have a personal problem with Angry Fan. I just don't fuck with him because of what he did and how he carried it. But you know, that's why I think people go on the show. It'd be a lot of the low mid tiers just trying to get some FaceTime, and I don't
Yeah.
blame them. You know, they need the FaceTime. I get it,
Yeah.
but all promo ain't good promo.
Yeah.
And
It's not.
you know, for me, if I see you up there, like from this day forward, I'm feeling like you condoning what he did. I'm feeling like you standing on what he did, and I won't
Facts.
fuck with you. Respectfully, I won't fuck with you. If I see you on this platform, I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't gonna be nothing personal. But if you on his platform as a battler, media member, or anything, you were standing on what he did. And in my opinion, you know, I don't fuck with you if I see you up there, and that don't have to mean nothing to nobody. I promise you, I'm not saying that like, you know, my fucking word is law. But speaking for myself, like if you fucking with that, you standing on that, and you know whatever comes with it comes with it, for real, for real.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a major fact. I've been paying attention too. I see who's supporting that shit and who not supporting that shit. I'm paying attention to everybody supporting, endorsing, and the people reporting.
You know, what the fuck did your wife say to him for him to be able to do that?
Nothing.
Yeah,
My wife never even met this nigga, son.
let's even take the child away from it. Like, what the fuck did your wife do? You understand what I'm saying? She's also a grieving mother. Like, you have no shame, bro. No
Niggas
shame.
weird as shit, bro. My wife
No
never even
fucking
met you,
shame.
cuz. You never even seen my wife, cuz. Maybe on a blog or something. Talking about she's Puerto Rican. You fucking dummy.
No fucking shame, man. No shame at all. And that shit says a lot about an individual, for real, for real.
This shit is
And like
nasty
as a
work, man.
fucking blogger, we just had Mad 60 event of the year. Wasn't it beautiful, y'all? Didn't y'all have a great time? I know I had the fucking time of my life. As a
Damn.
blogger, there's so much more to talk about. Go recap motherfucking Real Deal Mike P. Why don't you talk about T-Rex and passwords? You know what I'm saying? There's so much to you rock and Big K. There's so much as a blogger you can blog about right now.
Man.
And that's the blog that he chose to put out.
Shit, me and Coach Corleone just dropped.
You ain't the fuck lie. I ain't gonna
Man,
hold you.
lock on.
I'll tell you what, I almost called children and youth on you. You beat that boy ass. I can't hold you. That shit was
Listen,
bad.
I told him it was going to happen. He didn't want to listen to me. If anybody want to speak, y'all can send y'all requests. You feel me? Yeah, y'all can send y'all requests. I seen a couple of requests of niggas I never seen before. You not getting up here. You might get up here and say some bullshit.
Yeah, right. I'll pull a cola on you. Stop that cat. Hit that cash app. You want to get up
Real
here.
rap. Real rap. Shout out my nigga Coach, man. He just shot me to 100, man. Nigga, Coach came in there fighting. I just felt like that big K battle took the wind out of him, man. I was mad.
He was
I
solid
thought,
in the K battle too.
yeah, I know he was. I tuned in. I paid a couple dollars to watch that joint early. Chi, what up?
What's that, man? What's
Spells.
up, bro? What's up? Just about to holler at y'all. What's up with y'all?
What up,
What's the word,
Spells?
man?
Cool.
Yeah, man. Dealing with life, man. Living life
What
like it's golden.
what's up, everybody?
What's the word with you?
And shit, I just wanted to say this real quick, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I think we're crossing this line yet again with the morals and battle rap. Caps isn't a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all are contracted for shit, then y'all are allowed to say whatever y'all want. And this is just me being a fan. But when you are outside of those lines and you don't get on stage and perform and you're just saying whatever you want for a reaction, and then people are trying to find it acceptable. Oh, well, that's battle rap. It's not. When you mention something as painful as somebody's deceased child, I don't give a fuck what we talking about. Like that's not okay. It's just not.
Yeah.
I think we need to as a culture have a standard and set the precedence from here on out. Those types of things are not going to be allowed, and if you do those things, you can't be here. Plain and simple, because that's not what we're built on. That's not why we've been here for 20 something years.
See, but all that goes on the integrity of the people. You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of people not gonna be able to stand up. I don't know, bro. A lot of people don't be standing on their 10, bro. Like when it comes to shit like that about getting certain people out of here and all that. Like,
Because integrity can be bought, like for views or for money or for attention or for clout. People's loyalty, integrity, and morals and principles can be purchased, and
damn,
it,
I
it
don't got my
sucks,
fork.
but those people just have to be removed as well. Oh, you support the weirdos? Well, you got to go too.
That's what I'm
That's why.
saying.
That's why I told you, bro. Like, if you're somebody who knows what's going on and you decide to go up there, you're standing on that. You're condoning it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we come together and draw the line. You know what I mean? It's simple. If you fucking with that, we not fucking with you. You know
Facts.
what
We
I'm
just got
saying?
to draw a line in the
And,
sand
and,
and
and
just
you and
stand
you're
on it.
right. You made a great point. I see that comment more than anything. Man, this just battle rap. It's like, nah, no, it's not.
No, it's not at
No, it's
all.
no, it's not. No,
In
it's
no
not.
form or fashion.
We're
Nothing
actually
about that. Nothing
we're
about
we
that is battle rap. I'm sorry.
we
Nothing about that
we
is
no, you're
battle rap.
good. We are actually battle rap. That's not battle rap. That's not what it is. You know what I mean? And that's also the shit where when that shit gets buzzed, what major corporation's gonna come around and see that and want to fuck with it, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? What major sponsor is gonna get behind that and fuck? Oh, this the media they got. We don't want this. Who they listening to? Like, you know what I mean? So again, we gotta hold ourselves to a standard, and have some fucking have a fucking backbone. Have stand on something. Why we don't ever stand on nothing around here besides the fuck shit, man? That shit
Right.
whack to me. It's weird.
And to
Shit
add to
dirty
your
shit.
point, Froze, media as as a unit, media, y'all need to start checking your peers. The same way that battle rappers check their peers, you need to do the exact
See,
same.
the media not like that though. It's not like peers with the media. It's some of them is peers, some of them is competition. But a lot of niggas don't like each other, bro. It be too much shade getting thrown behind the scenes and shit. I was part of the media circuit of this shit too at one time. I said, "Oh no, I gotta get the fuck from around here."
But there is clean media though. You know what I mean? Three Letter Man's
Yeah,
clean. You know what I'm
we got
saying?
we got a lot of clean media. Uncle
Battle Rap
Ra.
Fanatic, he's clean. Uncle Ra, he's clean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge, he's clean. Like
Mm-hmm.
the Rosenberg, he's clean. You know what I
Shit,
mean? It's
Vada.
it's clean. It's just like there's enough clean media out there that you can cling to. I think the problem is in between battles and shit like that, we find ourselves getting bored and we like to be entertained. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that's at the expense of integrity and other people's feelings. You understand what I'm saying? And again, we talk bad about each other enough on a daily basis, right? Like, Bill Collector, me, Miss Hustle, like we're all professional battle rappers. This is what we do. So all we do is talk shit all day when we're in the ring, when we battle. That's our job. You know what I mean? But when we outside of that, when we get bored or it's nothing going on, you know what I'm. That's not a justification for fuck shit. That that doesn't make it okay to. All right, yeah, and it's not battle rap. It's not battle rap is between the fucking lines where the rappers are rapping. That's what battle rap is. Not where we're on Twitter or making fucking personal blogs from our house talking about people's kids and wives. That ain't battle rap. And if that's the battle rap you want, it says a lot about you.
Yeah, like I don't understand it. We need to have morals and principles in battle rap, just as men and women, because you wouldn't do this outside of the culture of battle rap. So why do you think it's acceptable to do it now? And just as you said, Froze, y'all get contracted and paid for this. We've seen, and hello, Miss Hustle. We've seen Miss Hustle go back and forth on the timeline, back
Hustle,
and
what
forth,
up?
back. But she get in the ring, and
What up,
after the
bro?
battle, that's it. It's
Miss
just
Hustle crazy
promo.
though. She different.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's it's promo.
No.
It's promo, but it's not. What he did is completely unacceptable. Ain't no battle coming from that. There's nothing, and there's so much going on in battle rap wise. Like there's so many events going on. Why in the fuck do you think it's acceptable for you of all people claiming to be a blogger to go this route? Nigga, talk about battle raps. You already don't go to the events. The last event you went to, we saw what happened.
Barber, Match 6 just happened. There's so much to talk about if you're a blogger. Like, literally.
It was incredible.
You can break down battles individually and get all the fucking content you want for a month. If that's what it's about. You know what I mean?
Listen, Main Man was mad that I discovered it was him and I outed him and he lost it. He lost his shit. He flew off the handle. There's no reason that was your reaction to me saying this is you. Chris Petty, what up? What the hell happened? Shango Rebirth. I don't know who the fuck you is, bro. I don't know who this Shango Rebirth nigga is. No, sir. Who is you, bro? You gotta drop a comment or something, Chief. Let me know what you want. Yeah, that nigga got caught and decided to crash out, man. That's a bad job. That's a bad job. Hold on, CP Hansel, what up?
What's good, my nigga, man?
I can't call it. Step by step like an alcoholic, living life like it's golden.
I ain't even gonna like expound too much, but I do want to say one thing about the situation. And like I don't want it to be taken the wrong way, but like some niggas want to die. And not like that. I know it sounds crazy when I say that, but like some niggas, because a lot of shit ain't happened to them in life,
They
or
ain't
they
got
haven't
nothing to
really.
live for.
Not even that. A lot of niggas haven't really received the proper consequences for certain actions in the past. So that gives them this kind of confidence that they can do certain shit without receiving the consequences that are supposed to be for that action. And to do some shit like that, especially like if it's really unprovoked to go that far, that's a clear sign that this nigga clearly has not been put through no real consequences for really probably anything that nigga ever did for real. Cause when you get consequences for real, you learn, okay, I'm not gonna do that shit again, or I'm not gonna do no shit like that again. So the fact that a nigga do some shit like that shows you what type of like that
He ain't
shit
never
is,
been through
bro.
nothing.
He ain't never been through shit. Cause any nigga know it don't even take, you don't even gotta be the toughest nigga or go through had a worse life to have enough common sense to know if I do action A, action B might return to me. A lot of niggas have that kind of mindset because they've gone through shit and seen enough shit to where they got the. So if you doing certain shit like that as a grown ass man, that let me know you ain't really been through shit, bro. You really ain't. But yeah, I wasn't fucking with that nigga to be. I know niggas make the point of like newer battlers trying to get on like platforms and trying to get their name up, which I understand and respect. But like me personally, I never subscribed to that nigga shit. I never was a fan before any of this shit because I saw certain shit about his character that I didn't like or didn't want to align my campaign with. So I'm glad I never did because, you know, clearly, you know, he capable of doing weird shit like this. But yeah, nah, bro, I feel like battle rap gotta hold themselves accountable for the niggas that they allow in and the niggas that they give a platform to. But when it's too blatant to ignore, niggas gotta stand on 10 and gotta like let niggas know that this shit ain't gonna be allowed, bro.
Exactly. This shit is like, man. And it's like, you know, like nigga said, man, I see mad comments like, man, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do it. Man, what you want me to shoot my Wi-Fi box, man?
Bill don't gotta do nothing. He don't gotta do nothing but what he's doing now. And I feel like, again, as a culture, I appreciate you saying that too, man. So as a culture, again, we don't gotta be crazy about each other to protect our own and make sure, our shit stay to a level of respectability to where we all still can feel comfortable and feel, like this is a genre and a form of entertainment that we can be proud to work in. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a battle rapper is a profession, and everybody can't do it. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you a professional battler that do it at the highest level, you should take pride in that shit. It's a profession. You know what I mean? I'm proud that I'm a professional battle rapper. So I just feel like, that brotherhood, you don't got to be best friends with somebody to have that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like, as long as we keep moving like that from a media to rapper standpoint, and we have that respectability with each other, we'll be able to wean shit out like this. It ain't gonna be that hard. You know what I mean? The best thing to do is, like I said, strip somebody of their voice that ain't outside, because all they got is the voice.
Yeah, that's
What's
all you
going on,
got, man.
everybody?
Rito, what up,
What up,
bro?
Kangaroo?
Real shit. What up, Bill? What up, Fro? Chancellor, Hustle, everybody else. I don't know who else up here and shit. I ain't at my phone.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Hustle, tell Boo Boo I said happy birthday. I know it's late. But tell her I said what's up.
Boy, fuck
Come on,
you.
man. You know you don't follow me no more, so I found out like pretty much, at the last minute.
You shouldn't have, listen, you shouldn't have forgot. That was the day I whooped Capo ass.
You
That was funny. That was funny. I set
hey,
myself up.
hey, Miss Hustle, you see
Huh?
Chirac call you out at Mad 6?
Oh, she did.
Yeah, I got her right though. I got her right, but she definitely called you out though.
I mean,
She
yo,
said,
everybody.
First Lady Flames